What's up, data people? My name is Matthew Heffron, and welcome to Lesson 7, the Tableau interface. So going forward, I'll be using the Tableau public app so you guys can follow along. I will also put a link to the data source in the notes below. With that said, let's open up the Tableau public app. We'll go to Microsoft Excel, and we'll click the Sample Superstore. Hit open. Let's go ahead and build out this table. We'll bring in orders. We'll bring in people. And let's also bring in returns. Perfect. Once we have that built, let's go to sheet 1. So the first thing I wanted to talk about was the data pane. And we discussed this briefly in the last lesson, but this is broken out by tables. You can see we have our dimensions and our measures. And from the last lesson, we're familiar now with these data types. Next to it, we have an analytics tab. And as we start building our data visualizations, these will become ungray and you can actually use these. Okay. Next, let's just talk about these shelves. You have the pages shelf, you have the filters shelf, and you have this mark shelf, which also here is the marks card because it contains these different cards that we can use. Right here where it says sheet 1, inside this whole thing is our workspace. This is where the magic happens. This is where we build data visualizations, which you'll see very shortly. Let's go ahead and come down here to sheet 1. You can see we can rename this. We can call this Viz 1 and the title changes. I can right click. I can duplicate this. Let's delete it. I can click this button here. Let's see the tooltip. It says new worksheet. I can click that. Let's rename that. I'll say Viz 2. Right here is a new dashboard, so we can create a dashboard, and a dashboard can contain multiple sheets. So for instance, I can grab Viz 1, drop that in here. I can drag Viz 2 down here. So now we'd have 2 visualizations in a dashboard. Right here is a story. We can also create stories. A story can contain sheets and dashboards. So now let's go back to Viz 1. Along the top, we have a toolbar. This back button is really helpful. You can click the back button if you make a mistake. Some of these other options are grayed out, but we'll use these in the course. Another thing I wanted you to see is the Show Me tab. This is super helpful when you're getting started building data visualizations. So I wanted to point that out, but we're going to have a separate lesson just on that Show Me tab. Okay, let's see. What else do we want to talk about? Oh, at the very top, there's a toolbar. You can look at the different option, but you have like this worksheet, dashboard, analysis. You have these different options, mapping, formatting. So get familiar, just take a look at these. But I would say now that you're familiar, you have, a good understanding of the lay of the land. Let's build something so we can really understand what everything is doing. So let's grab category. We'll drop that on rows. And now you can see we have category, which has furniture, office supplies, and technology. I can grab the cells and I can drop that right on this ABC. Say I don't want that. You can just drag this pill down. You can drag it off to the side. I can take cells. I can drop it on just this text column. Gives me the same thing. I can drag it on columns. Let's look at this for a little bit. So we'll go ahead and if I can get it, there it is, make it a little bit bigger. And we'll grab cells. If you hold down your command key, it makes a copy. So we can drop that on label. And you can see here, now we have a label at the end of these bars. You can see up in the toolbar, some of these options are available to us now. So we can actually sort from there. You can also sort on the axis. So I'm going to just click that to sort. But let's talk about this label. So if I click label, you can see there's text. So if I click it, I can add, I can make this bold. I can change the font size, the color. We can add additional text. So that says $836,154 in sales, right? We can click label. There's the font we can adjust. We can come here to the alignment, can shift that to the left. We can put it to the top, put it to the bottom, make it automatic. We can do word wrapping and change the direction of the text. Okay, let's go back in here. We'll get rid of this. Hit OK. We'll go back to the alignment and let's put that back to automatic. Okay, next we'll grab category. Let's drop that on color and see what happens. So now we get this color legend and you can see each category is broken out by color. Let's take category off and let's talk about detail. So this is the level of detail. Right now we're looking at category, but what happens if we grab subcategory and drop that on detail? You can see we have these like line breaks. So what's going on? We'll grab subcategory again, drop that on color, and you can see this is broken down by subcategory now. So subcategory, so this little window that pops up is called a tooltip. So you can see the subcategory says storage, paper, labels, fasteners. So we have this broken down by subcategory. Okay, so say we don't want to have this broken down by subcategory, you can use this back button. So we'll click that, boom, boom, boom. Let's go to category, sum of cells. That's good. We mentioned the tooltip. You can come in here to tooltip. You can add text. Let's say hello world. Hit OK. You hover. You can see that text in there. If you go to tooltip, so you can add text. You can also add different things with this insert. So you can, the data source name, the data update time, sheet name. Down here, you can see category and cells, which we're showing now. Okay. So yeah, play around with that. Tooltips can be helpful. Let's see. So we have size. And maybe we'll talk about that one after, because this isn't a good example for size. Oh yeah, let's talk about this filter shelf. So we'll grab category. So hold down your command key. We'll drop that on filters. And you can see we have furniture, office supplies, and technology selected. So let's uncheck office supplies, hit OK. Now that value doesn't show up in the view. You can right click on this filter. We can say show filter and you can see it over here. So we can check office supplies to get that back. You can hit this drop down caret. You can do a single value list. So you can see it's a single value check. We can do a multiple values list and let's do a multiple values drop down. So this is pretty clean looking. We can select all values here. Okay, so we'll grab category. Let's take that off. Let's talk about pages. So on pages, we'll come over here and look for order date. Let's drop that on pages. In pages, what we can do is filter through the data. So we have these different years of our data. So right here on the right, these are different speeds. I'm going to go to normal. And if I hit play, you can see the lines paging through, the bars, paging through here. Okay, so that's the pages shelf. Okay, size, we can just discuss size. Let's look at cells. We'll grab the sum of cells. Let's just drop that on size. See, it's hard to tell, but you get this legend. So the smallest line should be the smallest value. We can increase the size. Again, not a great example, but that's what this size card does. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson on the Tableau interface. I know it might seem overwhelming at the beginning, but hang in there. It will become second nature as we go through this course. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe. Feel free to connect with me, join our Slack community, and I'll see you in the next lesson.